Morning students, welcome you all in English lecture. So dear students, let's continue the previous chapter which we have already started in previous lecture. So I request you all to kindly get ready with your English textbook. So dear students, I request you all to get ready with your English textbook page number 37. Now dear students, this chapter 2.5 Learn Yoga from Animals. We have already started and we have completed this page number 37. Now let's turn the page and move towards the page number 38. Let us look at a few well-known animal poses in yoga. Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana is a beginner's pose. Bhujanga in Sanskrit means a cobra. Bhujangasana is a pose that resembles the posture of a cobra with raised head. This asana helps you to tone the muscles of the back and strengthens your spine. It also benefits the chest and shoulders. So dear students, Bhujangasana is a pose that resembles the posture of a cobra with raised head. You can see in the image shown here. So this posture of cobra with a raised head, and this asana, it helps us to tone the muscles of back and strengthens your spine. So it strengthens your spine and must tone the muscles of the back. It also benefits the chest and the shoulders. So here are the steps are given here to do these yoga Bhujangasana. Steps. First step is given here. Lie face down. Relax all the muscles completely so that you are completely at ease. Yeah, the first step is given. You should lie face down and relax all the muscles completely. You should sit in the relaxed manner so that completely you are completely at ease. Place your palms on the sides just below your shoulders. The second step is given here is place your palms on the side just below your shoulders. You can refer your English textbook itself. The pose is shown here. Third, breathe in deeply as you slowly raise your head. So you should breathe in slowly when you raise your head. Fourth, then smoothly raise the upper part of your body. Dear students, as it is shown in this picture itself, that slowly, after breathing slowly, you need to raise the upper part of your body smoothly. Fifth, do not come up with a jerk. Fifth point is given, do not come up with a jerk. Jerk means quick, sudden movement. I repeat, jerk means quick or sudden movement. So do not come up with sudden movement. Let your movement be smooth and flowing. Sixth, come up slowly so that you feel the movement of the spine vertebra by vertebra. So it's given here, if come up slowly, you need to come up slowly so that you can feel the movement of the spine vertebra by vertebra. Vertebra means small bones which makes up the backbone. They are known as vertebra. It means small bones which makes up the backbone. Seventh, curve the spine well. Eighth, the navel must keep touching the ground. Now navel means belly button, so the navel must keep touching the ground. Hold the breath in this position to a count of 20. Then come down slowly while you breathe out. So 8th most important point is given, that you should hold your breath in the position to count of 20. You need to count of 20 and you need to hold the breath. And then slowly come down while you breathe out. That means breathe in, breathe out. So while breathing in, while holding the breath, you need to count 20. To start with, you can repeat the process 6 times. So here it's given. To start with, you can repeat this process how many times? 6 times. Simbhasana or lion pose is a favorite with young people. In this asana, you assume the sitting position and facial expression of a lion. Although there may be a number of steps, this pose really requires very little effort. So the next name is given lion pose, or which? Simbhasana. So Simbhasana, it is a favorite among the young people, among the young children. In this asana, you assume the sitting position and facial expression of lion. And although there may be number of steps, this pose really requires very little effort. This pose doesn't require more effort. Now just come towards the next page number 39. So students, now here are the steps of lion pose or Simbhasana. Let's see to it. First step is given. Sit with your legs folded under you so that your toes are pointing straight behind and you are sitting on your heels. So the first step is given, that you need to fold your legs under you so that your toes are pointing straight behind and you are sitting on your heels. You can see, you can refer page number 38 for that pose. The image is shown over there. You can see this type of image is shown. This is the pose of Simbhasana. So in this manner, the steps, you need to fold your legs like this and keep your toes pointing straight behind and you are sitting on your heels. Second, keep your spine straight but as relaxed as possible. Second point is given, that keep your spine straight but as relaxed as possible. Third, close your eyes and focus your attention on the center of the forehead. In yoga, this point is often referred to as the third eye. So dear students, third point is very important, as this pose is very famous among the young children, among the young ones. So you need to close your eyes and focus your attention on the center of the forehead. Fourth, closing your mouth, touch your palate, roof of your mouth with your tongue. So by closing your mouth, you need to touch the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Palate means roof of your mouth. Fifth, take a deep breath through your nose while your tongue is still touching your palate. So you need to take a deep breath with your nose while your tongue is still touching your palate. Sixth, exhale in one strong move while sticking out your tongue and opening your jaws as much as possible. Also, your arms should be thrown out and stretched with your fingers splayed. So, you need to inhale and exhale in one strong move while sticking out your tongue and opening your jaws as much as possible. Exhale and inhale. Exhale means to expel air. Inhale means to draw in air. So in this you need to take one strong move while sticking out your tongue and opening your jaws as much as possible. Also, your arms should be thrown out and stretched with your fingers splayed. 7th, roar at the top of your voice while exhaling. The roar should be with ha sound and should not be a long drawn out one. So students, you might have done this type of yoga in school or at yoga classes, etc., etc. Like this Simbhasana, it is very famous yoga among the young ones, not only young ones but elder ones too. And while doing this, we roar with the voice while exhaling with ha. So rather it should be one strong explosion of breath that empties out your lungs in the shortest time possible. 8th, hold this pose for between 20 and 30 seconds. You need to hold this pose for how many seconds? 20 to 30 seconds. Do not inhale immediately after this pose. Inhale after a few seconds. So it's given here that do not inhale. While doing this, we need to exhale and we have to roar with ha sound in 20 to 30 seconds. But do not inhale immediately after this pose. Inhale after a few seconds. So students, this asana posture gets its name from the way you stick your tongue out as far as possible and the way you hold your fingers splayed out. Splayed out means spread apart, resembling a roaring lion. So it's given that we need to repeat this 5 to 6 times, and this posture gets its name from the way you stick your tongue out as far as possible and you need to hold your fingers apart. You need to spread apart, resembling a roaring lion. So dear students, we'll stop here and the next asana is Marjarasana. This we will see in the next lecture. Till that, stay connected, stay safe.